Hey everybody, it's episode 5 of my daily blog about freelance, art, comics, all that stuff. I'm wearing my Voltron shirt today that I got for my birthday because my son is at the age where he buys me something related to what he's into. I mean, I like Voltron too, but I think I got a Jurassic Park shirt for Father's Day last year because it had a dinosaur on it. So I did a podcast interview yesterday, and I think it's supposed to be published tomorrow. I'll get all the information when it comes out and put that in the description and all that of the next podcast or whatever. But I was asked what at the end of it what one tip would I give someone. And this is something I tell people that I meet at conventions who want to break into comics. Essentially, to boil it down into one phrase, it would be that you get more of what you do, and by that I mean and this would probably apply to just about anything in life, really. And while there may be some exceptions, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Generally, if you want to do something, you have to do that thing at some level or some component of that thing. For example, it's been about 10 years now, 2007 or so. The whole and the garbage man is here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That's exciting. And I remember to take my cans down today, so I'm doing all right for a Wednesday then. When the sketch card boom happened, so these like Tops and Upper Deck got the license to do Marvel character. Or Upper Deck had Marvel, I think, and this was one of my early kind of art gigs, and so they would have these collector cards, like baseball cards, but for different scenes of Marvel characters. But for every pack, they wanted to have original art in it, so they got it seems like every artist of every level was doing these cards. So we'd sketch, you'd do 150, 200 cards and send them off and get paid. And I knew several people that wanted to do comics and focused really on sketch cards. And I think some people kind of thought, well, I'm doing a Marvel character in some professional capacity, therefore this is going to help me get comic work. Well, very quickly, what you find out is that sketch card work leads to more sketch cards work. I mean, comic books are storytelling, and there's a very particular discipline and things that you have to do. But so it doesn't. So a comic book artist could transition and say, hey, yeah, I'll do some of those cards. But someone who's never done any comics doing cards is not going to move into, by virtue of that alone, not into doing comic books. And some people never really got out of that little pool and jumped in the big pool, big, if you want to call it big pool, and that's fine if that's your goal and you're happy. But don't make the mistake that a lot of people made the mistake that doing this thing over here that was missing so many of the skills you need for doing this, and some people just got stuck over here. So one of the bigger pitfall I see is getting stuck doing like prints of like pinups and stuff. So the fun things everyone wants to draw are like a big splash page or pinup of Hulk or Wolverine doing something exciting, or the sexy pinup or whatever. And the danger in that is, if again, I know people that want to do comics, and then you talk to them a year later, 2 years later, and they've got a bunch of prints at conventions, but they haven't been doing any comic pages. And that can be a little seductive, because you do the fun stuff, you make a print of it, you color it, or you get somebody to color it, you go to a show, you make money, and that kind of reinforces it, and it's like, oh wow, I made a little money. I really want to do comics, but I'm just going to do this pinup. If you're just doing pinups and you're not doing like actual storytelling things, you're just going to get more of what you do. People are going to commission you. You can make some money, but if you want to do interior storytelling stuff, you have to do storytelling. And I've been just as guilty as for me. I broke into comics whatever level I've broken in as an inker, and I didn't mean to. It just kind of was where I ended up, and so for years with IDW, I've been asked to do a lot of inking stuff. Every once in a while, I'll pencil and do covers and things, and I keep trying to get more of that. But for me, the danger is I think it's easy to coast and not hustle and say, I don't want to be an inker of someone else's stuff forever, so I need to focus on. Just be aware that you need to, if you want to move into a certain thing, you need to do that thing before someone hires you to do that thing, right? You need to, if you want to do comics, find a writer, write your own thing, whatever. It's not going to be perfect, but show that you can do a complete book, get it done, show it to people, do the next one, show it to people, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And over time, you'll get better, first of all. Second of all, you'll prove that you have a work ethic to finish something. So that's your little tip for the day. And the other thing that came up in the podcast was the interviewer had been following me on Twitter, but wasn't aware that I had a webcomic called William the Last. So I have a webcomic called William the Last. It's at williamthelast.com. You can read it for free. There's 7 chapters, 150 some pages. I did a Kickstarter for the first issue and have that in print. So go check it out. Now I've got to get some work done, and we'll chat with you all tomorrow.